everyone not aware of the prison industrial complex, you know, and so, you know, I'm quite sure you talk a little bit about that as we go on. And then we have my young friend here, Lawrence, you know, and he is a rapper, entrepreneur, and he has a rap that he's going to perform for us later in this evening. Is that correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, and he's going to also, his message is it's a spiritual message. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's stop the violence type of message. You know what I mean? Just put the guns down type of record. Just boosting my career right now.
Okay, and this is your career. Yeah. So let me just say here, so this is what our show is this evening.
And families that have lost young people to violence. Because that's a big issue in our community right now. And somebody has to step out there and put their heart out there to try to open their heart to help others to understand. I don't understand why there's so much violence, but at the end of the day, I guess maybe it's not for me to understand, it's just for me to be there to listen and to help.
And I'm also a Buddhist. I'm a Nisha social Buddhist. And one of the things, you know, I do a lot of reading and studying, and it says, this is what, you know, I wanted to share. It says, our society today urgently needs the kind of inwardly directed spirituality to strengthen self-control and restraint. It says, it is a quality that deepens our respect for the dignity of life. In a world where interpersonal relationships are becoming increasingly tenacious, greater self-control and discipline would also help restore and rejuvenate endangered feelings, including friendship, trust, and love. For without them, there can be no rewarding and meaningful bonds between people, you know? And so, you know, one of the things that was Reverend Walters was saying about the prison mass incarceration, you know, what you was talking about violence, and you talking about people listening. You know, my experiences and just seeing, you know, people value money and stuff more than they value the human being. So, you know, one of the things that I did when it turned, we got a caller on the line?
Yes, sir, you do.
Right on, caller.
Well, first, major kudos for the message of uplift that you put out there. And a question. Well, first of all, as if I had to tell you, there's lots of negativity out in our community and out in the world. Well, we just need to really, for the benefit of ourselves, we just need to really just manifest love. And my question is for yourself, my brother, and for your guest. What do you think made the difference? Like, how do you think that you got on that loving path? Because I sense that that's now really what's guiding you. So what do you think made the difference in your life where maybe somebody else is maybe still lost?
Well, I would say love always overpowers hate. You know what I mean? Numbers rule, you know, if the majority of them love you, you know what I'm saying, that's like a powerful thing. So that's kind of a start. It starts with the majority of numbers. So I would say for my answer, you know what I mean, if more people love you and encouraging you to keep doing what you're doing, like I have some young kids come to me all the time, like, yo, L, if it's drama, holla at me, man, don't mess up what you got going on. And I'm looking at it like, wow, this young kid's ready to, you know what I mean, put his life on the line for me.
Wow, these are really good.
You act surprised. Practice makes perfect.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Lproduct. Come on. Put 'em up.
candles on the ground. Put 'em up, put 'em up. Put your guns down. Mothers crying, children dying, epidemic spreading round. Put 'em up, put 'em up. Put your guns down. In the hood, there's teddy bears and candles on the ground. Put 'em up, put 'em up. Put your guns down. In the hood, the fair ones. That's how we getting down. Now what you gon' do if I told you drop the gun? Draw shakes and raise a tag, cause I'm not the one. Lip boxing, fast talking, push it to the side, bro. Before I massage your jaw, just like the Cairo. My index, my middle knuckle, make seatbelts buckle. Sucker punch a little chuckle with my ashy knuckles. Make you do the Superman with a crash and tumble. Home of the Royal Rumble, New England, Mass, Colombo. Soldiers, henchmen at attention. Streets, UFC, blocks fighting for KFC. Like Flour and Crisco, raw meats is getting fried. Skillet sold on the corner, the reason trillions have died. Put 'em up, put 'em up. Put your guns down. In the hood, there's teddy bears and candles on the ground. Put 'em up, put 'em up. Put your guns down. Mothers crying, children dying, the epidemic spreading round. Put 'em up, put 'em up. Put your guns down. In the hood, there's teddy bears and candles on the ground. Put 'em up, put 'em up. Put your guns down. In the hood, the fair ones. That's how we get down. I get down like Chris Brown. Always pop when it goes down. Brothers wanna know when I bump around. Upper ducks face hot while you whack 'em out. 10 on tip like a black mouth. Bullets in the hood going round for round. Drugs in the street going pound for pound. Pretty boy flow when I'm ice around. Bullets wanna know when I box it down. Sugar Ray Leonard for the bounce around. Double dust hats with my massive cast. Brothers wanna hate cause I switch from swag. Find me on track when I'm riding fast. Showing the person it's not the last. All about dope and about my cast. I'll suck them on the front take off the tag. Put 'em up. Put your guns down. In the hood there's teddy bears and candles on the ground. Put 'em up, put 'em up. Put your guns down. Mothers crying, children dying, the epidemic spreading round. Put 'em up, put 'em up. Put your guns down. In the hood there's teddy bears and candles on the ground. Put 'em up, put 'em up. Put your guns down. In the hood the fair ones. That's how we getting down.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is 617 News.
What?
We're on the scene here of a triple shooting here in Roxbury.
Right now?
13 and 14-year-old children have been shot in the streets.
Serious?
One's currently on the hospital and one is on the way.
Now the moral of the story ain't hard to figure out. Some choose the fast life but follow the wrong route. Miscellaneous shooters run for cover and spaz out. Same reason Rodney King got beat up and blacked out. R.I.P. to all my innocent victims who passed out. Cause gunfire deteriorates hoods and breaks out. Turning teams on one another, increasing the crime rate. Like Bobby Johnson and Ray Ray revolving around the state. Whoever thought a man-made killing machine could be sold to take a life? Man, bullets are shites. It's like a gamble or the dice. You either win or you fail. All my killers with the pieces, either dead or in jail. Put 'em up, put 'em up. Put your guns down. In the hood there's teddy bears and candles on the ground. Put 'em up, put 'em up. Put your guns down. Mothers crying, children dying, epidemic spreading round. Put 'em up, put 'em up. Put your guns down. In the hood there's teddy bears and candles on the ground. Put 'em up, put 'em up. Put your guns down. In the hood the fair ones. It's how we getting down. Peace. Thank you being in for having me. Get ready for my new album, Lproduct. Peace.
Kids will spend 8 minutes decorating their little brother.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes, twice a day. They have the time.
We're talking about a connection here. So how you doing? You all right?
Yeah, I'm doing
Good. So why don't you tell us what your thoughts are about, spirituality and what you see yourself doing to feed and nurture the spiritual aspects of yourself?
Well, I'm a very religious person myself, so, at the same time, part of that, what I'm doing right now is I'm working with kids. A lot of kids, they attract to me, feeling my style right now. So what I'm trying to do is just utilize the power I have by, showing them the right way, you know what I mean? It ain't always negative. I can't save all lives, but I do feel I could save a few, throughout my music, just being who I am. I'm a teacher now, so now I'm starting to get the experience of being around them, you know what I mean? And a lot of them, they want to do right, they just don't have the direction.
Mm-hmm. So are you a certified teacher or a self-proclaimed teacher, or you teaching in schools?
I'm a certified teacher. Actually, I teach rap music at the Washington Irving. I'm also just did a class at the Lee School. I'm working with them. So right now it's branching off. So the word's spreading. And the kids is like, hey, we'd rather, you know what I mean, have Lproduct, Mr. Anderson, you know what I mean? My music name's Lproduct. Right now they calling me Mr. Anderson, you know what I mean? And it just feels like, it just feels good, you know? I had one student tell me like, you look too young to be a teacher, Mr. Anderson, you know what I mean? But they was telling me these kids are fighting, you know what I mean? Bringing knives to school, fighting the teacher. I get here and it seemed like they just want somebody to listen to them.
If I really believe that the paradigm shift, right, is promoted by agents of change. And youth are agents of change. You know, I didn't give you, you know, but I'm quite sure you have something that you want to share with the you know, because this is my fountain of youth. I found it, you know. But I want to know if you have any things. We got a few more minutes left, and I want to make sure that you're able to share what's valuable and important to you, to your audience.
Well, what I think is valuable is, you know what I mean? I'm around them, so I understand, like, basically what we was talking about today, these 10 to 15-year-olds, they ain't feeling none of that. You know what I mean? I feel you got to break it down certain ways. It's like when you come into this world, 9 times out of 10, your mother's caring for you for every need. When you cry, she knows that certain cry. Okay, he's hungry. When he cries, change his diaper. When you start to get older, 7, 8, you still kind of want that love, you know what I mean? Me, I'm a mother's boy, you know what I mean? Just to the fact I was blessed to still have my moms around and all that. There's some people younger than me don't even have their moms right now.
Right on.
You know what I'm saying? So really what I think the problem is that we're not sticking together because, like I said, if we all put $1 in the pot, man, we'll have something on the store. You know what I mean? If I got 10,000 people to put up $30, that's $300,000. Why can't we own some things? You know what I'm saying? That's where my mind is, and the younger generation is bringing this to me.
Right. Well, listen, you know,
big,
it's been
you feel me?
interesting, you know. I'm just so sorry that we've run out of time, you know. I need to stop watching my watch more, you know. But, you know, any last comments that you all would like to make? I want to thank you all so much for, you know, your great participation and your enthusiasm.
Well, I want to shout out, you know what I mean, everybody who been showing me love, you know what I'm saying? Peaches, good luck, you know what I'm saying? For keeping this going with the show, plugging it in.
Right on.
You know what I mean? And shout out to the whole Irvin staff, the whole BNN staff, everybody for putting me on. Peace, Lproduct.